Rimuru goes to Naruto Verse by manga-nirvana chapter -8. Rimuru Pav last night Seal and I had a great idea of improving Velzard and Velgrand chakra control training, so we began training for medical ninjutsu. So I gave them an entire summary and copy of my memory of chakra training to help them, which was unnecessary. Seal then summoned me inside my imaginary space. She then started to play with my hair and used Information King Akashic recorded to create a TV for us to watch. Our plan was to watch some good romance films, but most just sucked, so we go for a Dragon Ball marathon. Oh, so their next destination may be Dragon Ball Verse. Good luck. Omni King Zeno, you need it. And I had to spend the entire morning after waking up, explaining to them how to control their power to look like they were beginners. That's what happens when a goat tries something. After spending the entire night in the hospital, we finally decided to go take a bath in my house and change our clothes. Velzard and Velgrand tried a kimono with a sky blue color, whereas Seal made me a good dame dress-up doll and finally gave me a white shirt with black jeans with chains and my ninja jacket, given by Shizuna. At Hokage office. Hiruzen. There you are. Did you sleep well last night? Well, I hope you did, because you three have jobs to do. Rimuru sad face. I have a bad feeling about it. What is the mission, Hokage-sama? Hiruzen. Rimuru, you are going to the academy and search for Iruka and ask him to give you the scroll, and for Velzard and Velgrand, you are going to give an academic exam. Velgrand. Wait, we are not ready for it, we still haven't learned all the terms and practice math. Hiruzen. You need to mold chakra, transform into someone else and create a shadow clone. Who told you there is a theories exam? It was just for the record in the academy. The 2 points at Rimuru, which caused Rimuru to get embarrassed by their action. Rimuru. That was for the Chunin exam, which is in 3 days. I am pretty sure the genin from other villages will be arriving soon. Hiruzen. Yes, it will take place in 3 days on July 1st. Velzard and Velgrand, I hope you too prepare for the exam. And Rimuru, please ensure that none of the genin fight among themselves before the exam. Rimuru and the twins leave the office and go to the academy, so they can get their exam. Even though it is just for the record, it won't cause problems, while Rimuru collects the scroll from the Iruka and also makes a shadow clone and sends it directly to the Hokage office. As they were leaving the academy, they saw Sasuke walking towards them. Rimuru. What are you doing, Sasuke? Are you searching for someone? Sasuke. Hey Rimuru, who are those two beautiful girls? Are you on an escort mission for royal or high-ranking noble women again? Well, Kakashi-sensei has called our team for additional training. Rimuru. Hey, that only happened on time. Okay, don't make it sound dirty. Well, let me introduce you to my new teammates Velzard Uzumaki and Velgrand Uzumaki. They are my new teammates, so we can finally take part in the Chunin exam, and the two are strong like me. Sasuke was shocked to hear the news that Rimuru had his own team now, so he could compete in the Chunin exam. Well, now it is clear which is the strongest team in the Chunin exam. Sasuke. Well, good luck to you for the Chunin exam. Rimuru. Sasuke, Lord Hokage is calling all Jonin for the beginning of the Chunin exam. Let's find Naruto and others. I am pretty sure Kakashi-sensei will not be there. Meanwhile, Konohamaru and his two friends, Udon and Moegi, were spying on Naruto. As antics ensue, Konohamaru accidentally bumps into a foreign, Kankuro, who has purple paint on his face and the headband of the village hidden in the sand. Konohamaru then insults him, causing the latter to threaten to kill him. Naruto attempts to attack the newcomer but is tripped by his invisible attack. Just as the mysterious ninja is about to hit Konohamaru, Sasuke saves the day by throwing a stone which forces the ninja to drop him. Just as Kankuro is about to attack Sasuke, then Rimuru appears along with Velzard and Velgrand in between the two. Rimuru. It is Lord Hokage's order for all genin who are going to participate during the Chunin exam to not fight among themselves. So do not fight, is that clear, you two? Then Gaara appears from the back along with Tamari, and told Kankuro to stop playing around. While Tamari started blushing while looking at Rimuru's beautiful face and his slim yet divine body structure, which was enhanced by his black suit and jacket, while Kankuro was staring at Velzard and Velgrand as they were wearing sky blue kimono. Gaara then introduced himself, his brother Kankuro, and his sister Tamari. He then scolded his brother for fighting with kids. He then apologized for Kankuro's behavior. He further explains the three are ninjas from a village hidden in the sand and they have come here for the Chunin exam. Rimuru. Don't worry about it. Either way, you three or early Lord Hokage will announce the date, time, and venue of the Chunin exam. Rimuru. Tell me why Gaara looks so tired, he looks like he will drop dead. Velzard. And who is that monkey? He is staring at me for a long time. Velgrand. I am going to punch that monkey to space, he is not even trying to look away like other ninjas. Seal. Seems like Gaara's tail beast is not correctly placed, which results in his huge influence over Gaara's mental and physical state. And Velzard, that monkey is Konohamaru, don't kill him. Just ignore him, he might be just in awe at your beauty. Sasuke, who was watching from a tree nearby, jumped down from the tree and went to check on confused Naruto, as they were soon joined by Sakura. Naruto. Hey Rimuru, who are these two divine goddesses? Don't tell me normal noble women were less for you, so you even started charming goddesses now. Rimuru then gives Naruto a karate chop and tells him that they are his teammate, not some goddess, and he is not a playboy who charms women left and right. While Sasuke looks at Temari and makes fun of embarrassed Rimuru. At training ground meanwhile, Kakashi was waiting for his team to meet so they could practice for the Chunin exam. He just wanted to give his team some hints to protect themselves during the Chunin exam and maybe even give them some training on genjutsu and how to break out of it. But suddenly one of the Rimuru shadow clones comes and tells him to go to the Hokage office. Lord Hiruzen is calling all the team sensei. Author note. I am going to try to correct some of Naruto's verse problems, like Kakashi not training his team properly, especially Sakura. At Hokage office, Hiruzen calls Asuma, Kakashi, Kurenai, and Guy to step forward and recommend any genin they believe to be fit to take the Chunin exams. Iruka thinks that the rookies need more time and there is no way that any of them will be recommended. However, all four recommend their students, which shocks Iruka greatly. Iruka challenges their decision, as he believes and the others are not ready for the exam. They however stand by their decision and the Hokage agrees, but only after Kakashi reminds Iruka they are no longer his students, but ninja under his command. The next morning Kakashi gives the application forms for the Chunin exams. Both Sasuke and Naruto accept, but Sakura is uncertain. Later, all three of Team 7 are attacked by a mysterious ninja from a different village. Sakura is captured by a mysterious ninja and is seen tied up and gagged with a cloth. Naruto eventually saves her, but the mysterious ninja escapes. Sakura is taken in by his genjutsu but quickly figures it out. Despite this, she is still uncertain about the exam. Sasuke easily defeats the ninja, telling him to stay out of Konoha. The ninja is revealed to be Iruka in disguise. He reports back to Kakashi, confirming they all passed his test. Inside the school, registration for the exam is taking place, but bar the way, warning all the genin about the exam. An altercation nearly takes place, but Rock Lee steps in and diffuses the situation, which surprises Sasuke. Rock Lee later goes after Sasuke and challenges him to a duel, while Rimuru's team goes directly to the exam hall, ignoring the fight. Rimuru. Hey Seal, are you sure they won't break bones? Seal. Don't worry master. The thing then goes the same in anime, we are not going to write it here again. Kakashi meets up with Team 7 before they enter the hall of the Chunin exam. He informed them that unless they had all consented to take the exams, none of them would have been permitted to enter. With that, he wishes them good luck. Within the hall, the Rookie 9 meet up and have a spirited discussion. Kabuto warns them to quiet down as they seem irritating the shinobi around them. This caught Rimuru attention that Kabuto might know about his powers. Explaining the exams further, Kabuto uses his ninja info card to give Sasuke information on Gaara and Rook Lee. Kabuto says that the individuals taking the exams are almost likely elites from their respective villages, a fact that intimidates the rookies. With his standard enthusiasm, Naruto loudly proclaims that he won't lose to anyone, and the rest of the room reacts to his words with equal parts shock and annoyance. Velzard and Velgrand. He is too confident in his ability to piss the entire room. Rimuru. I hope my sisters ignore his actions and do not accidentally kill him. Meanwhile, some ninjas try to attack Kabuto, although it appears that Kabuto dodged the attack. His glasses suddenly broke and he became nauseated despite not being hit. Before things can escalate any further, the proctor and his team appear on the scene. With that, the Chunin exams begin. Side Story Part 2 Guy Pav. After leaving the Rimuru imaginary space, I went to a nearby place to see the people with my own eyes. So I entered a village of small people near the village hidden in the cloud. I started looking around and found shops and some people in old Japanese clothes walking about. The houses are made out of wood paper and some grasses. Look like this is the medieval period of this place. Guy. What is this great present smell? Is there a war going around? Can't wait to kill some time and humans. Then I started searching for a source of such smell and came across a great smell of despair, hunger, and sadness coming like it a war going on. But I found a bunch of small kids around the age of 6 years old. Some look like they will die in a day or two. I continue to observe the place from far where also found a dead old guy on the bed. Look like these villagers do not care about these orphan kids and just throw them out on the street to die. And some old man has taken them in, taking pity on the crying bunch of kids. Looks like he might have fed them for some time, but one day he died out of old age and none of the kids here had any idea what to do except wait for their death. Well, if Rimuru had seen this mess of what these people did to kids, he would have gone full on demon god mode and made their final judgment day. Though it might be fun to watch them get punished by various methods demons invited during the last 5 years. Well, can't wait for it, should I call him? Suddenly a girl came inside the room and saw me staring at kids and a dead old man. She looked 7 years old with black hair and she had lost one of her eyes. Girl. Who are you, mister, and what do you want from us? Guy. How rude of me, my name is Guy Uzumaki. I was walking around and stumbled across this place. What is your name, girl? Girl. My name is Cory. And I live with my grandpa Haru, who is currently ill and has been sleeping for 2 days, and these are village orphans. They didn't have any place to live, so grandpa took them from the streets and gave them a roof and food. Guy. Oi Cory, do you know what death means, right? And you are bleeding from your head. Cory. Yes, people leave their loved ones behind and go to different places or something like that. Grandpa told me my parents did the same. And what is bleeding? If you mean this, then, when I was stealing from one of the shops, the owner hit me in the head and it really hurt. Guy's sad face. Great. There is a dead guy middle of kids who have no knowledge of the world and are waiting to be killed, and there is a 6-year-old who doesn't know what bleeding means. If Rimuru finds it out, he is going to send them directly to that weirdo. Guy then moves closer to the girl and heals her head so she won't die of infection too, and explained to her that the old man is dead and won't be waking up. He then told her what to do if she found some dead guy again. But suddenly he sensed that there are a group of ninjas coming to their place. Guy. Hey Cory, take all the kids and leave this place now. Cory is crying along with kids and blaming the village elders for their state and the death of everyone they ever loved just because they want to survive. Cory. What is going on, Guy? Why should we leave this place? Guy, who was enjoying their anger and hate, said in a provocative tone. Look like the elder doesn't like you all to live now, and he might have some people to kill us. As the guy finishes the words, the ninja surrounds the place and the village elders and entire village come behind them with stacks, fox and weapons. The village elder. Come out, you all cursed child. Look, because of you we are at war now with neighboring villages. You have stool thing from them and now they are attacking us. Cory and the kids, who are scared and afraid, now look at Guy in the hope he can save them, but don't want to get involved with some 20 feet 6-year-old versus village of 2,000 people and skilled shinobi. But to his surprise, Cory started to move out of the hut and told to Guy to protect the kids. Guy. Looks like she is going to sacrifice herself for the elder in exchange for her brothers and sisters to live. I like the child, she has guts, I will give her that. But the villagers refuse to accept the deal and kill her, and the elder uses fire style to burn her alive. Author note. Holy cow, it turned really dark. Look like we are about to see the second coming of the great demon lord Guy Crimson in action. Now, Guy is now pissed at the actions of the village elder and he releases all his aura in the air. Meanwhile, Seal realizes what had happened and decides to let Guy loose a full-on demon lord mood. Less than Seal. Current Guy EV is 5 million greater than Seal. Enjoy your hunt, do let anyone live. Give them their final judgment. Guy, who can now access his entire reserve. Thanks, Seal. One more thing, what about Cory and about kids, can you put them to sleep? Seal. I preserved her soul, I will send it to you, so you can heal her and do not turn her into a demon. Guy, who is now full on a demon lord mood, decides to put a barrier around the kids and destroy the hut with his chakra, and steps towards Cory as her dead body is burning and put out the flames while healing her back. And look at the village elder, who was enjoying the screams of a burning child as she pleaded to be put out of her pain. Villagers and all shinobi are truly afraid of this kid's aura. But Elder, being elder, commanded the shinobi to attack him, which were his last words. Guy, upon hearing the elder words, has a huge smile, and he chopped the elder's head from his body with his hands. Well, for his soul is now sent to reign in Mizari to torture for 1,000 years. All the shinobi were now afraid, as they could even see the dense chakra around the kid, but their head decided to use villagers and retreat. But their fate was much worse than the quick death of the village elder, as Guy read the elder mind and realized these guys were the real reason for the death of Cory and her grandpa, who was actually poisoned by them. They also try to provoke the neighboring village into attacking this village. Guy: interesting, what else could I find about this place? And how should I kill them? Or rather, Seal told me about genjutsu, how about killing him with genjutsu? Yes, that will be interesting to see. Guy then proceeds to use wood style and stack the entire village in one shot. The stake was about 10 meters high. Guy: this does not look cool. Yes, how about this? He then grew a tree out of their body, and part of their body got scattered around the tree, and the blood of it turned the entire village red. He also kept everyone in the village alive as they riot in the tree semi-dead, and put a genjutsu to truly break their spirit. Guy: yes, now they give a present smell of despair. Guy then uses his earth style and takes the kids away from the village to a high rocky mountain area, near the hidden village of Rock, and teaches basic logic to kids along with hunting and fishing to survive. After a few days, Conan found us during one of her missions, as I was busy destroying and killing every single human using earth style. Conan: hey kid, what are you doing? And what is your name? Guy: how rude. Who are you women trying to order me around? Conan: my name is Conan, and tell me your name, and why have you killed all those innocent people? Guy: my name is Guy Uzumaki. Well, if you were wondering why Guy, then, as you see, my parents got killed when I was 3 by shinobi, and for the first time in my life I used my chains and killed the shinobi, but it was too late as my parents died in my arm. Originally my name was... well, I don't remember that part. Either way, when I used my chains on the enemy they made gi sounds, so I took it as my new name. And for your second question, I am killing them to save my people from these monsters who just want to kill us. Conan: your people, huh? So you are saying they killed your people? So you are killing them? Guy: no, they didn't exactly kill my people. Listen to what I'm saying. They are at war with another village, which caused to increase in the prices of goods, and my people are young 3 to 5-year-old who can't do anything, so they need food to survive. But because of war, they are starving for weeks. So I have finally decided to end all wars near my area to make it peaceful. Conan: well, I would go to such extreme if I could save some of my people too. Black Jetsu: hey, what are you thinking? We are on a mission here, from Akatsuki. Guy: what is Akatsuki? Black Jetsu explained to him about Akatsuki for half an hour. Conan: the mission is not important. If we rush, things could get complicated. Black Jetsu: fine, we will see what the kid is doing, and help him save his friends. Hey, Guy, show us how powerful you are. So in order to impress them both, he used a huge earth style and created an artificial landslide and killed the entire village of 10,000 people. He then continued it by using wood style to create a forest. Guy: how's that? Satisfied? The two Akatsuki were in shock seeing the power of a 12-year-old kid. He is more than qualified to be among their ranks. Guy: let's get our reward, now shall we? Then they went to another village who were being attacked by the previous village and took money from them to protect them against their enemy village. But as they reached a safe distance, Guy used his escort release and burned the entire village down and killed all the people in it. Guy: that should take care of people who are always fighting in this area, so do you two want to come to my place? Conan's sad face: he only cares about his people and his things. He kills anyone who can endanger his things. Guy then took the two Akatsuki to a small place full of hungry kids. Conan then looks around and finds 20 or so kids around 4 or so age hungry and asks about their conditions to Guy. Guy: oh, you mean these kids? They think of me as their king, as they want to bring peace to the world by uniting all villages under a single rule. So I take care of them and help them achieve their goal of world peace. Hey, Corey, where are you? Suddenly a small black-haired one-eye girl pops inside the room. Guy gave her money and food to survive for another month or so. Corey. Who are these two guys, Sama? Guy. They are members of Akatsuki, who want to bring peace to the world just like us. By collecting some big tail beasts who look like big fluffy animals. Don't ask me for details, ask that tree-like guy. Black Jetsu. Hey, who are you calling tree-looking guy? And don't call tail beat some big fluffy animal. Corey. I want to see big fluffy animals, can we have them as pets? Guy. Oh, why not let go and catch one for ourselves? Conan, who is now surrounded by cute kids, and she starts to make origami for them to play with. She finally decided to ask Guy to join them. Conan. How about you bring those kids along with us to Rain Village, they will surely survive in Akatsuki. Then she invited him to join the Akatsuki, as she could relate her life if she never met Jiraiya-sensei. And she also wants to save the kids from death. She even told them about her past. Guy. Fine lady, I will join you if you take care of my people, but if anything happens to them then I will be your worst enemy. Black Jetsu sad face, great. So famous Akatsuki is now a kid's playground. Hey Conan, can we now go to our mission? After a few days, Guy joined Akatsuki and met all Akatsuki members. Though every Akatsuki member were thinking about who made their deadly group of criminal into a kid's playground. But the moment Hidan wanted to kill them for Jashin and Kakuzu, because kids are a waste of money, challenged Guy to fight and lost within 2 minutes. Everyone understands that Guy is not a normal human but rather a terrifying beast. However, the rest of the Akatsuki members like Itachi, Obito, and Orochimaru were worried because of the newcomer. Or rather lack of knowledge about the newcomer, as there is no record about this child except for his name and ability to use wood style naturally. After seeing Guy ability, Obito and Nagato give him a mission to destroy a village, but Deidara wants to show off his art to Guy, so he joins him during the mission. Guy seeing the Deidara art, he also decided to show him his own art style and turn the entire village into a big crater as he used gravity collapse on the village. This even shocked Deidara because the explosion caused by this ability could surpass his C4 explosion. Deidara then continues to bother Guy to tell him how he do that, and even tells other members of Akatsuki about their mission and how Guy destroyed the entire village with a single attack. Finally, Obito made him the hidden member to replace Orochimaru if he ever betrayed them.